I'm Phil Bolton with the Global Atlanta News Service, and today I'm at the French Consulate General with Monsieur Pascal Le Deunff, the Consul General of France. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you very much, Phil.
We understand that it's round two for France Atlanta.
That is correct. France Atlanta, as you know, is a tribute to innovation, and it is designed to invigorate the French-American relationship in the US Southeast. Last year, France Atlanta 2010, the first edition, we had 3,500 participants to our events that are designed to build new partnerships between France and the US in science, business, culture, and humanitarian works. So it worked so well last year that we decided to have another edition of France Atlanta in 2011 from October 26 to November 12. There will be a total of 15 events, and it is still, like last year, focused on innovation and co-presented by the French Consulate and Georgia Tech under the high auspices of the Ambassador of France to the US, the Governor of Georgia, and the Mayor of Atlanta, with the support of all the French and French-American associations in town, and in partnership with the main institutions in Atlanta, namely Emory University, the Carter Center, the SCAD, and many others like the Metro Atlanta Chamber and so forth.
It's based in Atlanta, and it pulls on Atlanta and French resources, but your responsibilities are regional. Do you expect that there will be visitors from the region to attend this year?
Of course, like last year, many Americans from other states, and especially from the Southeast, will be attracted by this event because it is an opportunity for them to meet their colleagues from the other side of the Atlantic in specialties that are really very specific and turn towards the future.
Let's talk about some of the specialties. What are your top priorities for this year?
There will be this year 4 scientific symposia. One of them will be devoted to graphene, which is the new superconductor material, probably to succeed silicon in many electronic products. And to give you an idea of the level of discussion between the French and American specialists on this issue, let me tell you that the 2007 French Nobel Prize winner, Albert Fert, will participate to this symposium. We'll also have a symposium on kidney transplantation with high-level specialists from France as well as from Emory University. And we also have a symposium organized by Georgia Tech devoted to how we can make better the cooperation between France and the United States in higher education, research and development.
Last year, you also had similar goals. Were they successful? Were you able to encourage relationships?
Absolutely. 3,500 participants, many of them maintain links with each other, maintain contact, and entered into collaboration for the scientists or contract and partnerships in the business world. Let me tell you, for instance, that one of the best results, I think, of France Atlanta 2010 is the signing of an agreement between the city of Atlanta last July and Paris airports and the Paris region to develop together international connection in business and to increase the attractiveness of the airports, respective airports areas for international companies. So this is very concrete. This is a very strong result. This year for business, we'll have 2 business workshops. We'll have one on nuclear energy and one on clean tech. On nuclear energy, the panelists will mainly discuss the issue of safety, which has always been on top of the agenda for the French, but is more so even after the accident of Fukushima, and also the future strategies for waste management, nuclear waste management. This is a very important issue. In the industry, in the clean tech sector, the panelists will discuss green city initiatives and how to save energy in buildings and so forth. And for that seminar, the ambassador of France to the US and the mayor of Atlanta will conclude the discussion and try to draw the main lessons from this discussion. So this is going to be very exciting.
France is still totally committed to nuclear energy.
Yes, actually 78% of the production of energy in France is nuclear origin. We have a technology that is very safe. We believe that it will continue to be. We have to be just much more demanding in terms of security, but we're doing a very good job. And actually, because of that, or thanks to that, France is the is the nation in Europe which is the lower emitter of dioxide de carbone, and we will probably continue to believe in nuclear sector.
You're inviting the ambassador to participate in the green technology sector. Is that of particular interest to him, or is it because this is France's major initiative?
No, of course. I mean, as you know, France is a major state on the international arena to address the issue of climate change, respect of the environment. So this is something that we care very much about, and it has a lot of implications for the management of cities. And as you know, in France, a lot of cities have evolved into these matters very early. And when you go to little cities in France, you'll see that clean tech and respect of environment are very, very important. So yes, it is a statement as it is. The ambassador of France is going to come to this seminar and try to draw conclusions of the good discussion together with the mayor of Atlanta.